in play. That's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's going to be out. Jordan Rice tags out Trey Cluxton right. Ground ball right back to Jackie. Bobbles the ball. Flips it over to first and still gets Alex Harden.
Cross, get out, ball later. 2.
And he might have just missed it. Caught and run from Jordan Rice.
In play, that's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's going to be out. Jordan Rice tags out Trey Cluxton right.
Get out, ball later!
And he might have just missed it. Got it run from Jordan Rice. And that's a shot. That's a what a play.
In play, that's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed! Tie game! That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
To that. What a play over at third.
That's in play, and he might have just missed it. Caught and run from Jordan Wright.
Cross, get out, ball later.
And that ball is out of here. Walk off home run. Oh, top for the out. It's Barrett's coming home. And he gets out. And that's a shot. Zach Conway. He's running third. He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Flips it over the first. I don't know my left.
He flips the first. Oh, and moonshot. Oh, he robbed it. Flare it up. What a play for Peter McNeil.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 AWA All-Star Game. My name is Jack Bleaus, and I will be one of the 4 commentators in today's game as we kind of switch around and go through the lineups. Got a little bit different pregame, but we're going to start with an interview with Molly Foley and DJ Oliver. Molly, take it away.
Thanks so much, Jack. What's up, ballers? Hey, everyone. I'm Molly Foley here, welcoming all of you to a beautiful evening in Edmonds, Washington for our AWA All-Star Game. Tonight, I'm joined on the sideline with DJ Oliver, one of our players on the National League. DJ, walk me through some of the notable players on your National League lineup tonight.
Sure. Well, from our squad, we got me, Mark, and Keaton over there. Keaton's going to be playing outfield. Mark's probably going to be third, first. And then we got the green guys as well that I know pretty well. Played with them for a while. So we got Chase and my brother. Probably be handling the infield as well. And then we got Jack and Drew as well. I think Drew's not here yet, but once those guys get here, good pitching squad. And I think we have some pretty solid fielders, so feeling pretty good.
And then I understand it's going to be a tough matchup against some of the stars in the American League as well. What are going to be some of your key takeaways to come out with a win tonight?
Yeah, I think getting on the pitchers early. I know they got Evan and Jordan's throwing tonight too, so I know those guys are pretty difficult to face. Jordan's got a crazy knuckleball, and Evan's got that crazy little, I don't even know what to call it. But, we just got to get on those guys early and get on base and move guys around.
And then we'll see you on the mound tonight as well for National League. How are you feeling heading into the game?
Feeling pretty good. I've kind of focused on pitching all year. My hitting hasn't been there as much, but I'm getting it done on the mound, so the confidence is still there, and I know I got the team behind me to back it up, so feeling good.
Awesome, DJ. Thanks so much. And for everyone watching, one thing to note, tonight's game, instead of our usual 3-inning, 3-game series format, we're just doing one 6-inning game this evening. So now back to Jack up in the booth to walk us through our starters tonight. Okay, sweet. Good luck.
Thank you.
And with that, we get ready to look at the American League and National League lineup. Starting with the American League, we're going to go and look over at the left field side. And starting for the American League, the pitcher, number 7, Evan Clugston. .396 average, 4 home runs, 20 RBIs, and the reigning Cy Young. He will surely defend it. Hitting behind him from the Metropolitan Mojo, Dominic DeMiro. Dominic DeMiro, second in the MVP voting at this moment, right behind teammate Evan Clugston. Batting third, second in the league with 8 home runs, Alex Harden. Batting fourth for the American League, Aaron Schofield. Oh gosh. Oh no. He is concussed now, but Aaron Schofield, elite defender. He's got the mic. Batting fifth for the American League, Jordan Rice. Jordan Rice will be the second pitcher in today's start. Peter McNeil will not be here. And rounding out the order, not here per usual, DHing Jeremy Langstead. And now we'll get ready to start the NL. Looking at the leadoff hitter for the National League, defensive sensation, Keaton McKay. Already top 5 in home runs as well. Batting second, he just arrived on time. Reigning Silver Slugger from 2021, Mark Campanero. Batting third for the National League, leading the league in home runs this year and last year's Silver Slugger, Jake Oliver. 9 home runs at the midway point. Batting fourth, his teammate, top 5 in the home runs, Chase Winkler, first base. Batting fifth, DJ Oliver, the pitcher for the Pacific Pilots, leads the league in ERA. One of the top 2 comes to Cy Young voting. And rounding out the order will be yours truly, Jack Blehouse, sitting up in the booth. And we're getting ready to kick it off. The National League will take the field to begin the game. As we get everyone ready to go here. Here, once again, are your AL starters. Evan Clugston, lead it off. Dominic DeMiro, Alex Harden, Aaron Schofield. Jordan Rice will be the second pitcher in today's game. And Jeremy Langstead will hopefully show up soon. Batting sixth, got in via the fan vote. And looking at the National League starters, Keaton McKay, Mark Campanero, Jake Oliver, Chase Winkler, DJ Oliver on the mound, and Jack Blehouse to round it out. Mark Campanero just showed up. He's tying his shoes. He will take first base. So we're getting ready to start this 6-inning All-Star game. This will be a 6-inning game. After this, we will be filming the Home Run Derby, and that will come out as a long-form video next week. But we will 6 concise innings of action here. And this is a matchup you don't see very often, but it's the top 2 Cy Young favorites. DJ Oliver facing Evan Clugston. Evan Clugston rocking USA hat on this 4th of July week. He's got an interesting interview coming up later in the game, so stay tuned for that. Jake Oliver forgot to put out second base. He's putting it out there right now. But looking at this starting lineup, a lot of pilots, a lot of enforcers, and we're all ready to go. First pitch of the 2023 All-Star Game is underway. First pitch swinging. 0-1. Over the top of it, 0-2. DJ Oliver likes to start off the game with that slider. As you can see right there, he starts to mix in some other pitches as he has success with it. 2-2. Hits him there. Full count. Got him, strike 3. And that will set down the first batter of the game, Evan Clugston, facing his arch nemesis and only rival for the Cy Young this year. It's a tight race between DJ Oliver and Evan Clugston. DJ has the whip and the ERA advantage, but Evan Clugston has huge margin on the strikeout total, and he's throwing a perfect game and a no-hitter. Up steps Dominic DeMiro, one of the favorites to win Silver Slugger and MVP. He missed last week, looks at ball one. Leads the league with 29 RBIs. Just one ahead of the first baseman, Mark Campanero, second place. 2-1 count to Dominic DeMuro. Missed last week. That's right down the middle. Evens the count 2-2. DJ Oliver also missed a week this year. He's still top 5 in strikeouts. Definitely would have helped out his total as that one goes foul. The Mojo have not faced the Pilots yet, and anytime you face DJ Oliver, first time, it's always tough. The Pilots will face the Nighthawks to kick off the second half next week. And that is thrown by him. Strike 3, and that's 2 outs in the inning. And Alex Harden will step in. And here we go. Alex Harden steps in with 2 outs. Alex has jokingly said all he has left is his home run total. Second in the league with 8 home runs. But unfortunately for his team, the Wolfpack, the only Wolfpack here, the lowest amount of All-Stars present. Wolfpack from easily 2 wins. Hits his arm there. It was close. 2-1. Fouls that back, and take a look at those Premier Wiffle Ball shoes Alex has got on. We'll see if it helps him out. It's got to be some Air Crocs, almost color coordinating with the Wolfpack jersey. Just a bit outside. That's full count now to Alex Harden. Got him. Strike 3, a 1-2-3 inning for DJ Oliver. And we're headed to the bottom of the first.
We'll figure this out. I'll probably win. You just follow DJ. Huh? You follow DJ. Oh no, you just follow DJ. Oh yeah. I'm trying to bring. Hey Mark. Yeah. Somehow you will switch it.
And here we go, getting ready to start the bottom of the first 0-0 after a 1-2-3 inning from DJ Oliver. And up steps Keaton McKay, the easy favorite for the Gold Glove. He's robbed 3 home runs, but he's doing it up against tough opponent Evan Clugston. One of the hardest to hit in the league. Nasty pitch right there. One of the few submarine pitchers in the league. The other being Moses Valdez, who unfortunately just had news that he'd be out for the remainder of the regular season with a torn right calf in the Aces. Keaton McKay looks at a 3-1 count. That's high. That'll be the first base runner of the day for either team of this 6-inning matchup. And right behind him steps Mark Campanero. Mark Campanero hitting .448 on the year with 7 home runs and 28 RBIs, good enough for 3rd in the league. He's always towards the top of the home run total. Everyone's still trying to chase Thomas Bleaus' career record, as he had a 33 home run lead, league-leading home run total in the 2020 inaugural season. Unfortunately couldn't be here today as he has a start in Springfield, Eugene. 2-0 for the summer ball team. Swinging over the top of that changeup right there, 2-1. Fouls that back, 2-2. Nasty knuckle right there, freezes him for the first out of the inning. And still no hits. Jake Oliver steps in. Looks at a ball, 1-0. That's a hard hit ball, but foul down the third base line. Just a long strike right there, 1-1 count. Inside, 2-1. A bit high, 3-1 count. That's teammate Chase Winkler on deck, and that'll be high. Runners on the first and second for Chase Winkler. And when Evan has run into issues, it's just been due to a few innings where he's walked a fair amount of batters. Before the last 2 weeks, he had an ERA sitting sub-1. Chase Winkler steps in. Chase leads the league in oppo home runs with 3 out of his 6. Lets that one go by him, 1-1. Does well to lay off of it, 2-1. So I said 2-2 evens the count on a nasty screwball there from Evan Clugston. Got him, strike 3. And that's 2 outs here in the inning. DJ Oliver will step in. DJ Oliver steps in with runners on first and second. No hits still so far in today's game. So that is a ball, 1-0. Right down the middle, 1-1 count. Another nasty pitch from Evan Clugston. It's really painting the whole PVC pipe. DJ does well to fight that one off. Count remains 1-2. Inside, DJ Oliver, brothers of Jake Oliver, who's sitting over at first base. Got him. Strike 3, and we're headed to the top of the second inning. 0-0 remains the score. And here we go. Starting the top of the second, Aaron Schofield steps in, who's had a sneaky good year. Started off a little slow, but since has recovered his average and climbed his home run totals all the way up to 4. He's always been a great defender in the league. And if it wasn't for the second base, that's in play to Jake Oliver, knocks it down, throws, gets him for the out. Great play right there. Jake Oliver knew he didn't have much time to get Aaron Schofield And that's a great play. Jake Oliver has really shifted over to that shortstop spot, with Josh Gradwell being kind of taking over the ace spot for the Enforcers. Jordan Rice steps in, fouls that off, 0-1. 1-1 now, evens the count. Some notable players not here is teammate Peter McNeil, Jordan Rice, which kind of opened up the door for some other players to make this All-Star game. Hits them there, 2-2, as well as the Gradwell cousins, who are not here, as that is a strike out for DJ Oliver. The Gradwell cousins are not here, as Nighthawks' Drew Gradwell is getting married this weekend. Evan Clugston will step in as the lineup turns over. Kind of had a feeling this is how this game would go, with two of the top Cy Young favorites. And that's in play to Keaton McKay. And uncharacteristically can't knock it down. And that'll be a single for Evan Clugston to get the first hit of the game. And up steps his former teammate Dominic DeMuro, who the top two favorites to win the MVP used to be on the same team last year. As that's in play, Mark can't knock it down, and that's back-to-back singles for the American League. Kind of in no man's land. Mark almost had a play there. Thought about throwing. Alex Harden steps in and he's fixing his Crocs. Oh, did you just put him in sport mode? Yeah. He just put his Crocs in sport mode. Everyone watch out. It's a bit high, ball one. Hits him there. 2-0. And that's in play again. Keaton McKay knocks it down. No play. 3 straight singles for the American League, and something's cooking here. Aaron Schofield will step in after being robbed of a hit from Jake Oliver at the top of the inning. Inside, ball one. Two 2-0. And that's in play. No one is there, and a run will score. The American League has just been dinking runs off these dink singles, and they will score the first run of the game on a ball that was hit, honestly, the only place you can in the infield with the bases loaded and not resulting in an out. Jordan Rice will now step in. He gets hit there. Ball one. Swinging hard there, looking for to go over the back wall. 1-1. Fouls that off. 1-2. Got him. Strike. Never mind, a speed check there. If you're new here in the AWA, speed over 60. It's a speed check, no pitch. Count remains 1-2. Now evens the count, 2-2. Got him. Strike 3, and that'll get DJ Oliver out of the jam, but one run comes across for the American League, and we head to the bottom of the second, score 1-0. just go to first, and then when you're up again, I'll just go back up there.
Okay. I'm up in 2.
I can't stress this.
Okay. Because I'm going to get up to 2.
Crap. Who's, Jordan, you want to get on Jack up there? What now? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Uh-oh. And just look at what Mark's doing there, how he's keeping score.
So Jack, straight up, baby. Facing the machine.
Yeah, we good.
And we are in the bottom of the second inning. Jack Blehaus up to the plate for the NL. Pitch from Clugston gets Blehaus to go around. Strike one. Haven't been pitching pretty good so far here in this All-Star game, to no surprise. Been excellent all season long for the Cyclones. Inside again, 2-1 count here to Blehaus. With a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Just a tad high there. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch from Clugston is just high, and Jack Blehaus will get on with a walk. And now getting a base runner on. Keaton McKay back to the top of the order for the NL. McKay, one of the best defensive players, if not the best defensive players in the AWA this season, and his hitting has been incredible this season as well. 6 home runs on the year for McKay as Clugston drops one in there for strike one, 0-1. Just a tad inside. 1-1 now to McKay. Hits McKay in the groin area. 2 balls, 1 strike. Way outside there from Clugston. And McKay now in a favorable count, 3-1. The riser is just inside, and that's back-to-back walks for Evan Clugston to start off this bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, hit his mic on the far left. And then it'll be a red light, and it'll come on.
Mark coming up to the plate now. Foul ball down the third base side. 1 strike. Evan, gross pitch. Strike 2. Ooh, great hit into the gap here. It might score Jack. Jack decides to stay at third there. Bases loaded now with Jake Oliver up. Am I breathing hard up here? Oh, I love it. Got to keep it high, you know. That's what we're here for. Good time, you know. Not a long time. Shout out Drake. Foul ball down third base side. Oh, forgot to do that. Strike 1 now. Ball 1. Oh, 2-1, 2-1. Ooh, strike 2. Good pitch there by Evan. Good hit. Knocks it down. Takes Keaton out at third. Scores a run. Runner Runners on first and second now. Chase up to the plate. And it's hit deep, high. Dominic's under it and make the play. 2 outs. DJ up to the plate. Been pitching great today. Struck me out twice today so far. Puts it in play. Aaron, what a play at third. Gets the final out.
What's up, everyone? Chase Winkler here, stepping into the booth. Got top of the third, 1-1 ball game. Got Evan Clugston up to bat right now. What's up, everyone? We're good to go. And it's been a hot day here so far. As that one is blasted to dead center for the first pitch of the inning, a home run for Evan Clugston. Got all of that one into the trees in dead center. 2-1 American League now in this 6-inning game. Gotta love to see all the different jerseys out there. 2-1, like I'm saying. Now DJ trying to fight back here. We need to score some runs. He misses right there for ball one. Everyone seemed to settle in a bit after that first inning. Starting to put the bat on the ball. Feeling comfortable out here. It's another day playing wiffle ball. Doesn't get him to go. 2-2 count. Foul ball down left field line from Dom. Pretty hot day out here today. Really no wind. Pretty dry. So seeing a lot of guys, it's really hot. Pretty much. Gets him there. Strike 3 for the first out of this inning. And up steps Alex Harden. Rocking the Crocs. Put him in sport mode last at bat. Seemed to pay off for them. And he got a hit with it. Be looking to double down here. See what he can do. No one on. Top of the third, 1 out. Alex, 8 home runs on the season. Definitely top 5. Not sure exactly where he is in that top 5 standing though. 2-0. That ball's up. Jake's got to play at it. He just misses it. Foul ball. 2-1 count. 2-1. Alex here. 1 out. 3-1. Ooh, catches the inside zone there. Nice pitch from DJ. Strike 3. Gets him. Nice job by DJ to come back from that. And Aaron Schofield's stepping up now. Got on base last time. Looking to drive in some runs here. Drive in a run, more like himself. I don't know why I thought people were on base. 2 outs here, top of the 3rd. Aaron's up, no one on base. 2-1 ball game. Ball 1 right there. Big swing there. Aaron drops down to a knee. Last thing the Aces need is another hurt player. He holds up on that. 2-1 count. 2 outs. Holds up there. All 4. Aaron walks there. Runner on first now for Jordan Rice. Having a good day. Base knock his last at bat. That ball's, and Keaton's got that. Gold glover, platinum glover, I should say. Keaton McKay out there in center field making that catch. That's the 3rd out of the inning. Right into the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1 AL.
What's going on, everybody? Alex Harn here, taking over for Chase Winkler. He did a fantastic job, but he's going to bat this inning, I believe. It'll bring up Jack Blayhouse as he takes ball 1 high and very inside. Evan Clugston still on the mound as he throws ball 2. That ball's grounded to Aaron at 3rd. He bobbles it. Not going to have a play. See how they score that. I'm sure that'll go down as a base knock, though. Good contact there from Jack Blayhouse. Keaton McKay swings through that one for strike 1. Inside, Keaton, a very patient hitter. Ooh, nasty pitch from Evan there. Bring the count to 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Evan there. It'll be the first out of the inning as Keaton McKay goes down swinging. Be 1 on and 1 out for Mark Campanero, the perennial Silver Slugger candidate. Rocking the eye black per usual. Looks at that knuckleball inside. Ball 1. Rips that foul. Riser just misses there. Three-one is the count, Mark. Mark pokes that back to the pitcher. He's gonna throw it to second. I couldn't tell what happened. I have a very biased opinion, but Jack seems to say he was out. Okay, so the booth says Jack is out at second. Looks like the ball hit him. So that'll be 2 away this inning. Wait. That'll be a ground rule double from Jake Oliver as he rips that down the line. So a 2-out double. I'll bring up Chase Winkler. Fresh out of the booth. Swings through that one. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Evan looking to pitch himself out of the jam here. Chase fouls that into the dirt. Quick 0-2 count. You know, Chase is always swinging for the fences. He does not want to walk. He's got to protect here. He grounds that back to the pitcher, Evan. He hits Mark with the ball to get out of the inning as the threat is contained. We move to the top of the 4th. The American League leads at 2-1.
Starting the top of the fourth here, Evan Clugston going to lead it off for the AL, leading 2-1 in this ball game as he'll look at strike one. Clugston going deep in his last at-bat, the solo shot. Ball just inside there, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball, foul down the third base side. Brings the count to 1-2. Clugston doing it all today here in the All-Star game. Throwing a 1-run game, also has a home run. And that's a nasty pitch from DJ Oliver. Freezes Evan Clugston for out number 1. 1 away here in the top of the fourth. Up steps Dominic DeMiro for the AL. DeMiro up there for an MVP candidate this season in the AWA as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 here to DeMiro. Just a tad outside there. 2-0. Fouls that one back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Just a 2-1 ball game here in the All-Star game. Credit goes to DJ Oliver and Evan Clugston, who have pitched great today as DeMiro swings and misses at the slider. It's now 2-2. DeMiro does well to foul that one off, stays alive. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the fourth. And DeMiro is able to foul that one off. Count will remain 2-2. Nice little battle here for DeMiro. Inside, moves the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that one off, and DeMiro is still fighting. Been a long at-bat. DeMiro has a couple of strikeouts on the day, trying to get his first hit of the ball game. Doing well here in this battle against DJ Oliver. The 3-2. Popped up into the air. Blayhouse is right underneath it, and he'll make the grab for out number 2. DJ Oliver able to win that battle. Gets the second out. Now up steps Alex Harden for the AL. Harden, the team captain of the Western Wolfpack. Wolfpack have had their issues on the year. Only have won 2 games so far this season. But Alex Harden is definitely a star on that team, just trying to get a little bit of help as he fouls that one off. 1-1. Although the Wolfpack have only won 2 games so far this season, they will have an opportunity for the playoffs still. So that's outside, ball 2. Be a play-in game later in the season as Harden goes around there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch from DJ is just inside. And that'll be another full count here for DJ Oliver. Was able to win the last full count against Dominic DeMiro. Finds himself in a similar situation here with Harden. Pitch from DJ hits the zone, strike 3. What a pitch from DJ Oliver. And he gets out of the inning. The score remains the same. AL, they lead it 2-1. We go to the bottom of the fourth here in the 2023 AWA All-Star Game. Yeah, we're good. DJ Oliver leads it off here for the NL. Ground ball down the third base line. It's going to be foul. 0-1 here to DJ Oliver, who's trying to help himself out in this situation. The NL find themselves down 1 run here in the All-Star game. Oliver been electric this season for the #1 seeded Pilots, as Clugston is able to find the zone there for strike 2. 0-2 count now to Oliver. Just a tad outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and DJ Oliver strikes out swinging. Slipped as he swung. Glad he's not injured. 1 away here in the inning, as Jack Blayhouse, team captain of the Northern Nighthawks, is going to step up to the plate. Outside there to Blayhouse. Blayhouse has done very well this season hitting at the plate. Has a high average in the league. And that is inside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes to Blayhouse. Just inside, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Jack Blayhouse, as he will get on for the NL. Keaton McKay will step in. McKay absolutely having a breakout season this year for the Pilots. Hitting, he's doing it all. Hitting, defense. Only thing he's not doing is pitching, because he's just such a good defender for the Pilots, as he fouls that one off. Strike 1, 0-1. Slider there from Clugston. Ground ball over to Aaron Schofield. He flips to DeMuro at second, and they're able to get Blayhouse for the out. It's a fielder's choice.
All right, everybody. Alex Harden here, back in the booth, taking over from Mark Campanero. He is currently getting mic'd up for this upcoming at-bat. Okay.
One out. Two outs. Mark Campanero fouls it back. Be an 0-1 count. Strike 2 right there on a nasty sinker. And Mark Campanero's down to his final strike. Got him. Strike 3, froze him. 3 straight pitches for Evan Clugston, and we're headed to the top of the 5th inning. 2-1 remains the score. Getting ready to start the top of the 5th inning in this 6-inning matchup. Jake Oliver, the new pitcher, on the mound for the NL. Jake was saying this is the first time he's played with his brother on the same team since Little League. Aaron Schofield will step in, shortstop for the American League. Hits him there, ball 1. Swinging hard right there. Fouls right back into the strike zone here in this 2-1 score. Got him with the nasty sink right there, and DJ Oliver was joking. He took an Aaron Schofield swing. And that's pretty identical to the pitch we saw right there. Just outside, 2-2. And that's in play to DJ Oliver. Goes over to first, gets the out. Great play right there. 1 out in the inning. Looks at a strike right down the middle, 0-1 to Jordan Rice, who will be pitching for the American League starting in the bottom of this inning. Bit high right there, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Swing over the top of that, 2-2 count to Jordan Rice. Jordan Rice plays second base for the Stingers, as well as the second game starter. As he swings right there, strike 3, 2 outs in the inning. His teammate Peter McNeil finished second place in Cy Young voting last year, is having a great year, unable to join today. And up steps Evan Clugston, who's done today pitching for the American League and is in line for MVP of the All-Star game after having that solo shot. He also is in the running for coolest hat. 2 outs though here in the top of the 5th. Looks at a ball. Looking at the pitcher, Jake Oliver. Always has been a consistently good pitcher in the AWA. For the last 2 years, he's slowly tailored off. Says he's primarily focused on hitting. Home run totals have been through the roof the last 2 years, but his hitting ERA has ballooned a bit. Still very good as that's in play past the first baseman Mark Campanero. No play there. Evan Clugston adds to his hit total. Jake Oliver sitting at a 3.72 ERA, and he's kind of found himself as a position he hasn't been in normally, which is the Game 2 starter, with Josh Gradwall for the Enforcers being the better pitcher this year. In steps Dominic DeMiro, looking at a first pitch ball. Had a little bit of difficulty facing DJ Oliver earlier in the game. See if his fortunes change facing the brother Jake Oliver. 2-0 count. Bit high, 3-0 count now. Looking at the defensive positioning, Mark Campanero at first base. In pretty shallow at first base as that ball's popped up. It's going back. And that's out of here. 2-run home run. Dominic DeMiro on a shot that was hanging up a bit. Keaton McKay for a second thought he had a chance. And that'll add 2 more runs to the AL total. 4-1 is the score. It was a 3-0 count. Jake Oliver tried to just get one over the plate. Unfortunately, that's not the batter you want to leave one over the plate against. 4-1 now the score, and Alex Harden will step in. And that's in play, and that's just foul. It's a foul ball by an inch. Just over the head of Mark Campanero, and Mark is playing a very shallow first base. He might have had to play if he was a little bit farther back. It's outside, 1-1 count. Jake Oliver leads the league in home runs. Alex Harden batting his second with 8. And that's in play, knocked down to the shortstop. DJ throws for the out. What a play from DJ Oliver. Pinballed around. Score that a 1-3 or a 1-5-3. Whatever it is, it's impressive. And we're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning, but not after a 2-run home run from Dominic DeMiro. If you're a fan of fantasy wiffle ball, fantasy sports in general, head on over to playertrader.net/AWA. Free to play, win weekly prizes, and build your fantasy football lineup. Link in bio. And here we go, getting ready to start the bottom of the 5th inning in this 6-inning game. The new pitcher, Jordan Rice, who's been very good for the Stingers this year. A pure knuckleball pitcher, as you can see right there. ERA, a little bit higher at 3.83, but when he's on, he's been one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And that's kind of what you get with a knuckleball pitcher. The NL will step in, and they're looking to help themselves out. And here we go. First pitch off the shoe of Jordan Rice. Jake Oliver going. Play on the field. It was close. We're going to look at the replay. His hand was in there just in time. Super close play there. But Jake Oliver will be safe at second on a good redemption there from Aaron Schofield. There's been a lot of close plays at second. And that's another hard hit ball. Jake Oliver will hold. Safe to do so, but you got to know Jake was going to tag up if a ball was thrown, and that's what he does. DJ Oliver will step in. Ball 1 to DJ. down the middle, 1-1. Swinging over the top, 2-1. Swinging over the top of that, strikeout for Jordan Rice.
Oh, there we go. I'm figuring it out. We're here, we're here. We got, oh, Jack Playhouse. Make the catch. Dominic Demiro made the catch. Oh, Jake's coming home. Winkler's going too. Yo, this is hard.
Two outs in the inning. A run will score for the National League on the sac fly. 4-2, that's in play to Keaton McKay. And that'll end the inning. The NL do get a run, but we're headed to the final inning. Top of the sixth, 4-2 the score. And here we go, getting ready to start the top of the sixth, 4-2 the score. Jake Oliver still out there. Aaron Schofield looks at a first pitch strike, 0-1. Swinging on a pitch that almost hit him, 0-2. If you're just joining us, the American League batting now leads the National League here in the final inning, the sixth of this double-length All-Star game. Jake Oliver came in after DJ Oliver, his brother, and gave up a two-run shot to Dominic DeMiro. Got him, strike 3. And that's an ugly-looking strikeout right there. One out in the inning. Ever since DJ Oliver said it's an Aaron Schofield looking strikeout. Jordan Rice now steps in after pitching a good inning. He will be back out there for the bottom of the sixth to try and close it out. Looks at a first pitch strike. Jordan Rice hitting .341 with 1 home run in the 2023 regular season. That ball's fouled out of play, 0-2. Stingers, the defending champs, sitting at a 7-11 record. And to them, the regular season really doesn't matter. As long as they get into the postseason, they can go get hot, get on a roll. And that's their plan, according to Jordan Rice. 0-2. Does well to fight that one off. Remains 0-2. Doesn't go. 1-2 count. Looking at the NL Looks like an entire Pilots offense and defense out on the field surrounding Jake Oliver of the Enforcers. It's fouled out of play. This at-bat continues. Sixth pitch of the at-bat. Froze him right there, and that'll be the second out of the inning. The lineup will turn over. You got to think if the American League can hold on in the bottom of the sixth, Evan Clugston could be crowned All-Star MVP. Pitched 4 innings, only 1 earned run, and had a solo shot to give them the early lead. Does have the coolest hat too. That is low. Ball 1, 1-0. One of the biggest surprises for Evan Clugston has been his surge in offensive production. Hitting almost 400s, got 4 home runs, and has really led the Cyclones team to the second best record in all of the AWA, only behind the Pilots. Just a little bit late right there, 1-2. Two on the count. Inside 3-1. Fouls it back, and now the count is full. Home team NL based on best record amongst the teams in the NL. And that will walk Evan Clugston. And up steps Dominic DeMiro, who had the 2-run home run. And we'll see how Jake Oliver approaches this at bat. He was down 3-0 and then left a hanger for Dominic DeMiro, which ultimately cost him. Low right there, 1-0. High, 2-0. Similar way the at-bat started before. Just low, 3-0, and we'll see what Jake Oliver does here. We'll see if he's learned anything. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk to Dominic DeMiro. Safest thing you can do there in that situation, and he will face Alex Harden of the Western Wolfpack, rocking the Crocs in sport mode. Alex Harden steps in. Right down the middle. 0-1. Alex Harden looking over at his team, asking him what the move is here. Got him, strike. 3 revoked after the speed check, and it'll remain 0-2. A rare point from the pitcher. You'll have a second chance here. And that's foul ball. He bit on the slow pitch. Jake Oliver's slow curve Gets so many batters in the league. This is a long 0-2 count for Alex Harden, trying to add on some extra insurance runs for the American League. Just misses. That'll be the first ball of this at bat. High again, 2-2. Alex Harden has worked back to even the count. Fouls off the eephus. That's a 2-2, remains the count. And on the 7th pitch of this at bat. Just misses, full count. And here comes the 8th pitch. Just low, and that'll walk. Alex Harden does well to fight back after being down 0-2. The bases are now loaded for Aaron Schofield. The NL are drastically trying to get out of this inning to give themselves a shot to walk it off in the bottom of the 6th inning. This is a double the length game, 6-inning game opposed to the regular 3-inning game. These lineups also have one extra player, 6 teams apiece. Normally the lineup is about 4 to 5 players. Aaron Schofield has struck out a couple times today, and unfortunately he's had the once. Unfortunately he's had the top blooper reel of the year so far, I might say. 1-1. Teammates letting him know how fast Jake's throwing. Top of the zone, 1-2. Jake once again gets ahead. Just been trying to find that put away pitch here. Just foul. He went to go get it, but a little late, and the count will remain 1-2. Missed it down the first base line, and looking at first baseman Mark Campanero, he's been playing very shallow first base, trying to play the short dribblers, but anything behind him will most likely score 2 runs. Nicked it with his bat, and he'll stay alive. 1-2. We do not foul. 3rd strikes into the backstop, so will remain alive for Aaron Schofield. Two and two, and all of a sudden these batters have become very stingy in the American League. Throws behind him, full count. Jake Oliver's got himself into a little bit of a pickle here. Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded here in the top of the 6th inning. National League trying to get out of this. And that ball is popped up, doesn't hit a tree, it's close, and caught from DJ Oliver. Aaron Schofield missed a grand slam by just a bit, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-2 the score. NL need 2 to tie, 3 to walk it off. Four-2 is the score. Mark Campanero will lead it off. And this is where the NL wants it. Within striking distance, that's in play. Mark a little slow, and he'll be safe. We'll see how they score that. Most likely an error on the first baseman, Alex Harden. Jake Oliver now steps in. He gets hit for ball one. Swinging there, 1-1 count. Jake Oliver would be the tying run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. No outs, 2-1 count. Looks like he just missed that, and it'll foul it 2-2. Teammate Chase Winkler on deck. Jake Oliver has 9 home runs, leads the league. Chase Winkler on deck has 6, which is good for top 10 in the league. Mark Campanero over at first base, 3rd. And that'll walk Jake Oliver, and just like that, the go-ahead run comes to the plate. Chase Winkler, and no stranger to the walk-off home run. He had a walk-off grand slam 3 weeks ago. He was a little slow hitting-wise this year, but the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, has really turned it on and has been part of the reason why the Enforcers were able to turn around their season after starting 0-2, and that's hit to Jordan Rice, and it'll advance the runners. Be 1 out now in the inning. DJ Oliver will step in. And here we go. DJ Oliver will step in with the runners. DJ Oliver steps in with a chance to tie here or walk it off.
Let's go, DJ.
And that's in play. Foul ball. Bold for both parties to really just wait and see what happens there. Otherwise, just a foul ball strike. 0-1. DJ Oliver. High there. 1-1. DJ Oliver really not having the offensive year he's wanted most likely this year, but by far his best pitching in his entire career. That's a nasty knuckle there from Jordan Rice. Fouls it off. Stays alive. Got him, strike 3, and that'll be 2 outs. And up steps me.
To the plate now is Jack Blayhouse. He looks at ball 1, 1-0. Tying run for the NL is on second base. Blayhouse would be the winning run for the NL as that hits the top part of the zone. Great knuckleball there from Jordan Rice. Count is now 2-1. Ground ball down the first base side. Jordan picks it up, flips to Alex at first, and that is going to do it. The AL hold on and win the 2023 AWA All-Star Game. Final score 4-2. Make sure you stick around. We will be having a home run derby after the AWA All-Star Game. Apologies, we will not be holding a home run derby live. We will be having that, a YouTube video coming out soon with the AWA home run derby. That's going to do it for us here tonight at the 2023 AWA All-Star Game. The AL, the American League, they win it. Final score of 4-2. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. We will have Wiffle Ball resuming soon. More regular season action will be coming at you next week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight, and we hope everybody has a great night.